make sure this is actually working. And no data. I don't get it. How do I know if it's working? I don't know. I don't know if it's working. Okay, I don't want to stop my live. All right, let's see how this goes. Let's see if I can actually make it work. So this is a song I've been working on, and it's called Insecure. And I wrote this song a while ago, and then I released it a couple years ago. But I came back to it because randomly started listening to it in the car, and then thought, wow, I could really clean up this mix. So here I am. And as a result, I'm also working with AI just to see what it can do and if I want to use it in any of my future mixes. So I have yet to clone my own voice to see if I could actually use it in the future, but yeah, we're going to just see how this goes. All right, I'm going to show you this song. I already made a video of this and then it wasn't working, so this is the second time that I'm going live today. And I have to admit, I'm a little bit tired. But I just want to see if this will work, because I've been trying so hard with OBS and YouTube to get this to work. And there's supposed to be like a chat here for anybody who decides to join. So I'm really hoping that I can get this to work. Thank you if you are still here and you're still sticking around even after all of my chit chat right now. Once I get into the swing of things, it will not be this chitty chatty. I will actually get right into it. I'm just very insecure about whether this is actually working or not. Let's dive into the song. I want to show you what I've made. I'm really proud of it. And yeah, music making is literally one of my favorite things. And I've been writing songs for like 20 years. And I've been producing for, I don't know, off and on for a good 12 years. But more seriously, the last 4 years. All right, let's listen. I'm feeling insecure, wondering who my let's just listen. I'm not sure this is actually friends are. Rabbit hole thoughts go dark. Do you like me and my scars? Me and my scars. Self-loathing gets old. Why do I care that you're cold? Slipping on my foothold, navigating in a blindfold, in a blindfold. So I'm just doing a little bit of mixing while I'm playing with it. So you're going to just see me, like I was copying channel settings and I was putting them on here. We're just going to watch what I'm doing here. Secure, I endure. Held in my mind, and I get lost inside, hooked in a loop where insecurity detached.
my drama queen. I've got a house and a family. Wanna talk sense into me. Remembering this is literally
Remember, this is a passing
moment.
So that is a little bit loud. Okay, I am actually going to let you see the notes. Cool. Well, if I drama queen, I got a house and a family. Want to talk sense into me.
Insecure. I endure. In my mind, and I get lost inside.
I think I need to do another. So I am going to be doing a little bit of mixing along the way, and I am going to show you the parts that I've added AI. So give me just a minute. I need to do a little bit more here.
Get lost inside, hooked in a loop, weary of insecurity, detached, yeah, detached to see the truth. Waste so much time on this, thoughts just rolling around, tracing every step and every single word I said,
Analyzing, scrutinizing, ruminating, overthinking everything. Overthinking everything.
Insecure, I endure. Insecure, I endure. Insecure, I endure.
I get held in my mind, and I wanna let it go.
In my
I can't seem to be okay right now, but I want to set this loop free. I am worthy of love and acceptance as I am.
Right, detach to see the
I
truth.
am worthy of love and acceptance. I am worth my own time and energy.
Detach, yeah, detach to see the truth.
Oh my gosh. So this song was born out of like a time when I was going through so much insecurity in my life. Like I was just really like I worried so much about what people were thinking. I had this friend who was just so hot and cold with me, and I was new to the area. So I was trying to figure things out, and I ended up going down and writing this song in my studio to kind of work through the loop of insecurity that I was having. Hi. And by the time I got done with this song, I was just in my studio just dancing. So it like helped me work through that. And honestly, for months, I no longer felt these, like I felt confident. For months and months after that, I felt like I was able to kind of get my grounding. Because I believe that songs are healing. They can help us process what we're going through. They can help us manifest what we want. Like songwriting to me is just incredibly, it's just the soul's work. So that's how I see it. All right. So this particular, I'm going to show you what I did in Kids AI really quick. So I'm doing a live stream right now on YouTube. And you're in the background. You want to see?
Yeah.
There you are. So if you pick your nose, everyone's going to see it. And if you don't, that's fine. I'm just saying.
Do you still have to post it, or is it already posted?
No, it's going to post.
Cut that out. Cut that part out about picking the nose, okay?
Well, everybody picks their nose sometimes. Everyone, right? Even you on the other end of this screen. You probably picked your nose. Okay, so here we are. And I'm going to show you what I did here in this. So I have these voices. If you want to hang out here, you can. If you can be quiet and let me focus. Otherwise, I need you to go do something else. All right, so we've got, okay. Where did I put it? I'm still getting used to Kits AI. Let me show you where I'm at, what I'm doing right now. The source of the window capture is right there. All right, I'm going to show you Kits AI. Let me make this a little bit smaller. Okay. I didn't mean to. I think I might have embarrassed him. I didn't mean to do that. All right, so we've got insecure final bit. Okay, so this is, I put in, when it asks for specific information to be able to clone a voice or to use a different voice, it asks you to put in a raw vocal. So, I mean, it can be like you just can't have processing on it. Like, you're not going to want to have compression and reverb and delay and different things like that. You want it to be pretty clean vocal, and just the vocal, not the background vocals or anything like that. So I put in my insecure final mix.
I'm feeling insecure.
Uh-oh, it's not coming through here. 1 second. Audio input. Okay. So I can't show you this time because apparently I need to go back and figure out how to do it. So I'll just go back to Logic Pro and I'll show you what the voices sound like. It's like $30 a month for Kits AI. I decided to do it for a month to see if I like it. And so here we are back in Logic Pro. Let me get rid of the let me get rid of the lyrics. This right here, I can basically choose like what kind of voice I want for it. If I want it to be a female pop, a male pop, or literally any genre. Very nuanced as well. You can kind of get really, really nuanced. This is a female vocal, pop vocal that I used. So I didn't tune the vocal before I put it in. Just FYI.
Yeah, detached to see the.
So that is the vocal, that's the AI vocal, but this one is my vocal. Let me show you.
Hooked in a loop, weary of insecurity.
Actually, that's not the one I put in. Let me show you the one I put in.
Security detached, yeah, detached to see the truth inside.
Now let's listen to her.
Inside, hooked in a loop, weary of insecurity, detached, yeah, detached to see the truth.
So it literally copies my voice intonation, even breaths, I think.
Inside.
See, let's listen to her. Oop, that's the male. I'll show you that in a second. See, you can even hear that it added a breath. Like she copied my breath, but it wasn't as loud.
Inside, hooked in a loop, weary of insecurity, detached, yeah, detached to see the truth.
Okay,
Waste so much time on this. That's just.
so that is what the vocal sounds like. Now I'm going to show you the male vocal and what that sounds like.
Inside, hooked in a loop, weary of insecurity, detached, yeah, detached to see the truth.
Okay, so isn't that wild that you can hear that male vocal? Okay, this is both of the AIs.
Inside, hooked in a loop, weary of insecurity, detached, yeah, detached to see the truth.
You can tell that it's almost like you can hear the bits in it. Like it doesn't sound quite as clear, especially when you put them together, the male and the female. It doesn't sound as clear as just a regular vocal.
To see the truth.
It's almost like canceling itself out because it's so similar.
Weary of insecurity, detached, yeah, detached to see the truth inside.
Hooked in a loop, weary of insecurity, detached, yeah, detached to see the truth inside.
This is literally just the AI vocals, the male, the female, and the choir.
Inside, inside, hooked in a loop.
Insecurity, detached, yeah, detached to see the truth inside. Hooked in a loop, weary of insecurity, detached, yeah, detached to see the truth.
Okay, so the question is, do I want to leave them in there as background vocals or do I want to take them out? And I'm curious about what you think. Do you think I should leave them in or should I take them out? Because they're AI. So kind of weird. It's basically my voice, exactly the same, but in AI form, like in a guy or a girl. And if you have any other production tips of things that you would do in my song that aren't too like time, I don't want to spend forever on this song. I've already spent a long time. I've taken out a lot of extra instrumentation that I had in there when I released it a couple years ago. So I used to have like a lot more bass lines that like were kind of overtaking each other. So I've cleaned that up a bit. So there's just, it's not so like crowded in there sonically. And then I've taken out some of the synthesizers that just really are not helpful. I've taken out, I still might go in and pluck a little bit out. But in general, it's feeling a little bit more clean than it did before. I'm still open to ideas if you have them. This is the bridge.
I waste so much time on this. That's just rolling around, tracing every step and every single word I said,
Analyzing,
scrutinizing, ruminating, overthinking everything, overthinking everything. Insecure, I endure. Insecure, I endure. Insecure.
Hear him when I mute this and then bring it back on.
In a loop of worry and security, detach. I detach to see the truth.
I am worthy of love and acceptance.
Heart in a loop,
My
worry
own time
and
and
security,
energy.
detach. Yeah, detach to see the truth.
So good. Okay. All right. Do you think I should keep the vocalists in or maybe just here and there? I think I will maybe use some of them here and there. I'm not going to use them for everything. And I need to decide which vocals I'm going to do, the new vocals or the old vocals, because I've got background vocals that line up with the old vocals. So I have a little bit of sorting through to see what I want to do. I do need to adjust this one though. I kind of want that to be like, ooh, I want that to be there again. If you want to learn Logic Pro, but you just haven't yet, and maybe you've played around with GarageBand, maybe you haven't, but if you want to bring your songs to life, I have a program called the Song Release Accelerator where I help particularly women, but anyone who is a songwriter who wants to go from song idea to release using Logic Pro. I help you build a home studio, meaning like I tell you what equipment I use. It's $600 depending on what you already have for a home studio. And then I just walk you through literally step by baby step along the way. I make sure that you feel like your hand is held. We have weekly coaching sessions. My clients have had life-changing experiences in the program. So we would love to have you join if you want to participate. The link is in the notes. All right, let's see if I can record this one.
Get lost inside.
There it is. Let's try this one. There it is. We did it. Let's listen.
Get lost inside.
Yeah, I just wanted to hear that again.
Get lost inside. Hooked in a loop. Weary of insecurity. Detached. Yeah, detached to see the truth.
All right, let's do that part. Let's see if I can. Okay, it was off. Let's try that again. I think that's it. Let's see.
Hooked in a loop, weary of insecurity, detached. Yeah, detached to see the truth. Waste so much time on this, thoughts just rolling around, tracing every step and every single word I said,
Analyzing, scrutinizing, ruminating, overthinking everything. Overthinking everything. That was so funny. When I did that one, I remember it was like. All right. Let's call this good for today. And I will come back. I will release the new version soon. As soon as I decide I'm done with this, maybe I'll do another live on this. Just to finish it up and make sure I've got all the things buttoned up. But until then, thanks for hanging out. Subscribe so that you can get more live content. I will be doing so much producing live. I would love to have you join me, and I will try to do a better job of explaining exactly what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Until then, talk to you later.